What up, besties? So we are back with another freaking video.
Hey.
And today we're going to be doing, I guess, like a mukbang for you guys.
We're going to talk about how we first met, why we eat. So first of all, we went to, where did we go again?
Extreme teriyaki.
We went to Extreme Teriyaki. Got us some chicken teriyaki with steamed rice and shrimp tempura roll, and some veggies. So let's get in it. I'm hungry though, for real. I'm
not really all that hungry. So, as we stated in the last video, we met at Walmart.
Yes, we did.
And at the time, I was doing loss prevention, and she was a cashier. We would cross paths a lot, but
mind you, the first time I saw her was, I should say, she was in loss prevention, and I see this skinny person just run down the front end. And I asked someone, I said, why she running? And they're like, oh, she's in asset protection. She gets people who shoplift. And I'm like, okay, cool. Fast forward, and we have this other coworker that works with us, and we met through her.
A mutual friend.
Yeah. So
I was close with the girl. She was friends with her. And shout out to her. Hey, Ashley.
Hi.
Yeah, and I would hang out with Ashley a whole lot. And her and Ashley became cool. And I think the first time we actually hung out outside of Walmart, and this, I guess, will give you a little glimpse into our life.
Right.
We were going to see some male strippers. It was for the first time. And we had a ball. It was so much fun.
So much fun. So we went out. I invited a close friend of mine from high school. Hey, Tiffany.
Hey.
And Ashley came out. Me and Kathy came out. And after that, the story, like I was trying to tell y'all yesterday, when we was like, what's my most memorable moment of when we met, is when she got drunk. We all got drunk, let me tell you. We went out, went to a club.
Can we talk about how at the male strippers, at this male stripper party, had a whole bunch of fun, and there was this one particular male stripper, and he picked up.
I knew you was gonna say it. I knew it.
He picked up this girl. I wish I still had the video so I could insert a clip. He picked up a girl in the party and like had her legs on his shoulders, and I literally blinked, and this girl was on the floor, and he was running.
He hit the table.
Stage.
Let's not forget that. He hit the table, and a glass fell on the floor and broke. And everybody was like, oh my God, what happened? What happened?
Yeah, because it happened like literally that quick. Come to find out, a whole girl had an odor, and he dropped her. So he like cut his set. And it was like I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, and it's bad, but it was the funniest thing.
Literally, he came around, and all the women were like, "Are you okay? You're fine." Now, some women he was lying to, saying he cut himself, but he was fine. But our group, he literally told us the truth and was like, "I picked old girl up in her pussy stank." I'm sorry, excuse the language, but that's literally what he said. And I was like, "Oh my God." Who doesn't take a bath or make sure you don't stink before you go to a strip club? You don't think somebody's going to pick you up? Like, come on.
Male strippers at that.
Knowing that's all they do is have their face in your stuff. Come on.
It was hilarious. Anyway.
Hilarious.
Back to the next time we actually went out together, which actually is what really made us really close. And yeah.
And it was actually a college party.
Yeah, it was. After that, we was like, yeah, we were inseparable after this.
Literally.
So like she said, we went out. It was me, her, and our friend Ashley. We decided to go to this college party. We go to the college party. We pull up. I drove. And they had fish bowls. I think the fish bowls were like, what, $10?
Yeah, and it was called a blue MF.
Yeah, we assumed it was a blue motherfucker. I believe it was a blue motherfucker.
We didn't know what it was. It was just a blue fish bowl. And the fish bowl was literally this freaking huge. like this tall, this wide.
Right. And they were $10 a piece. At the time, yeah. So we got 2 fish bowls. Me and Ashley split a fish bowl because when I go out, I usually like to drink, but enough to have fun. But by the end of the night, I'm sobered back on up and I'm able to drive.
Right.
So that was the plan. I drunk.
She had
her own fish bowl.
Just imagine.
So we drunk our drink.
We're dancing.
We went to the floor. We danced. We had a good time. And usually when I drink, I dance and like it sobers me up.
Mm-hmm.
This time
it was way different.
I drunk,
y'all,
and I got drunker
the
more I danced.
Out the club, and she was stumbling a little bit. And the guy was like, yo, she good, she good. And I'm like, yeah, she all right, we got it. She's in the driver's seat. Ashley's in the passenger seat, and I'm in the back seat, and I'm in the back seat like this.
Yeah, because I told them before we even, like, as we're walking to the car, like, y'all, I have to sober up some before we leave. Like,
so
I
we're
can't
just
do
sitting
this.
there in the parking lot.
So we're sitting in a parking lot. Everybody is just tore up in the parking lot, just drunk. And I was like, y'all, I'm not sobering up. It's not working.
Christy.
I said, who has their license? Everybody had their license. So I'm like, okay, bet.
But Ashley couldn't drive. Ashley's drunk. She couldn't drive, and she didn't feel comfortable driving Cassie's car. I'm like, if I have to, I'll do it.
Right. So the plan was whoever sobered up first drove the car. And I'm very, very picky about who drives my car. I don't just let anybody under my wheel. But that night I was like so what's the word I'm looking for? Desperate. I was so desperate I didn't give a doggone as long as I didn't die or go to jail.
Y'all, that's not even it. As soon as she says, Christy, are you sober? I was like, yeah, come on, let's go. She opens her car door. Yeah, I was like, oh my God, you cannot be serious right now. So I get out, Ashley gets in the back, and Cassie just moves over.
I climbed over the seat.
I had to get out and get to the driver's seat. Mind y'all, as I'm getting in the driver's seat, I'm still drunk. So I put my hand on like the car part, and what is it? It's like the material of the car came off, and I looked up. I said, "Oh man!"
To this day, that part of my car is still fucked up. FYI.
I said, "Cassie, I'm so sorry." She was like, "Fuck it, I don't even care." So y'all, look, this is the funny part. We on the interstate. I'm nervous as I don't know what because I don't want to get pulled over, and I'm drunk driving.
And for those of you who don't know, we live in the Atlanta area, so we're driving down one of the main interstates in Atlanta, which is I-85. And once again, I had to throw up,
and Ashley had to pee. They're like, pull over, and we're still on 85. So I said, Cassie, can you just wait? She's like, I can't. I'm about to throw up. So I pull over. She opens the door. Yeah.
So literally on the side of 85, I got out the car. I'm throwing up. And then Ashley got out the car and she's peeing. So we're peeing and throwing up on the side of I-85. Drunk. Trying not to go to jail.
It was hilarious. If you was in my position, I can hold my liquor to a certain point. So I held my liquor. And I'm just cracking up and nervous at the same time because I'm looking around like this, like, oh my God.
If you guys can't tell, I'm very small. And at the time, I was smaller than this. So it takes literally most of the time nothing for me to get messed up.
Exactly.
Like, it takes me nothing. And honestly, I think I drunk majority of that fishbowl. Even though we split it, I still drunk majority. Like, I remember Ashley had to take it from me because she was like, no, you're driving. I'm like, no, I'm okay. Clearly, I wasn't okay.
At all.
So, we hop back in the car and we
went to Denny's to get something to eat.
We went to Denny's to go get something to eat. And on our way to Denny's, I called an ex of mine. I'm not going to call his name. I called an ex of mine. And I'm on the phone talking so much shit. Like, do you miss me? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're fucking lying because you with this bitch. Da-da-da. Because he had another girlfriend. Like, I just went crazy on him. And the whole time he's laughing at me because he knows I'm drunk.
Right.
And I'm not even in my right mind. Even though I meant everything I said. Because for a long time I called his girlfriend that bitch. Like, she never had a name. She was that bitch to me. So yeah, we get to Denny's, we sat down, and I know that they say you're supposed to eat bread
to sober
up. So I didn't want food. My stomach was messed up. I ordered toast. Like, please give me toast.
Y'all, she never ate the toast. Me and Ashley ordered our food, ate. She went to the bathroom after we ordered our food, threw up again. Come back, we're like, Kazi, eat the toast.
I took one bite. It was the nastiest piece of bread I ever had in my life. Like, and I know I said it out loud. Like, that was the nasty. How do you mess up toast? You're just putting bread in the oven. Like, how do you mess up toast? It was so disgusting to me.
Yeah.
So nasty. So, after Denny's, we get back in the car. I throw up again. Like, I was just a throwing up mess that night. None of us was able to go home. Well, we just decided to go to Ashley's house.
Right.
And sleep at Ashley's house.
Because her mom felt as if we go out and we get messed up, she'd rather us stay at her house, sleep it off, before getting in any car.
Right.
That's what her rule was. If you come to my house and I know you're going to drink or smoke or whatever, you're going to stay here until you sober up. So that's how it was. We stayed there. Y'all, why we woke up the next day?
First of all, let's talk about the fact that I had just recently got my nose pierced. We get to Ashley's house. Me and Christy is so drunk. We slept on the same exact couch.
Like, we didn't care. We didn't know each other like that at the time.
Same exact couch, same blanket, knocked out. Like, probably the best sleep I ever had on the couch ever.
And mind you, the couch was huge. It was room on the couch. But we were like,
but
our legs were like this next to each other.
It wasn't like, it was like foot to head, basically.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, it wasn't another couch that we could sleep on.
Another bed.
We were just on the couch, just knocked out. So the next morning, we wake up, and literally, my nose ring
is like this under her nose.
I had an L-shaped nose ring in my nose when they pierced my nose. So it actually sits in your nose like this. Mm-hmm. And when I woke up, it was out my nose like this. Like, and Ashley's mom was like, oh my gosh, baby, your nose ring is coming out. And I was like, oh, don't worry about it. It always do that, which it did. Like, it would come up, but it would stop at the
L
curve of the L. Not this time. I don't know how.
We tried to push that ring back in. It wouldn't happen. Next thing you know, she's like, let's just go to Walmart and get a
No, you had to go take Danica to work.
No, because I rode with you to Walmart first.
No, I rode with you to Walmart.
Oh, okay. So I went to go pick up one of my good friends that I met at Walmart. Took her to work, and while we was there, we got her another nose ring. Not one that it'll go in and you gotta hook it in. It just go push in.
Right. A bone.
Yeah. So we got that. And we put it in there.
Right. Like, she knew she had to get up to go take her friend to work. So she was getting in the car, warming her car up. And when I realized I couldn't get that nose ring back in, like, I legit ran outside with the same dress I had on the night before.
We never changed.
And flip-flops. And I was like, don't leave. I need another nose ring. Like, don't leave me. I'm riding with you. And we got in the car and we went to Walmart and put my nose ring back in. And honestly, then, the rest was freaking history. Like, we legit started, we met because of Ashley. Not really because of Ashley, but because of Ashley. Right. And after that, we legit started going out without Ashley.
Started hanging out because of Ashley. Right. And then we just started hanging out without Ashley. Because we were making plans with Ashley, and Ashley would be like, she would just next time. Right. She would give us a rain check. And me and Cassie would be like, well, I still want to go out.
Right. We're dressed. We're cute. Why aren't we gonna go out. Like,
right. It was after that. That was it. Like, we would go to the clubs. We went to Mansion. Mansion was our number one spot on Friday. Like, that was it. And we got to go back because they just remodeled, and we have not been back since they remodeled.
But that's because we're turning into old ladies and we don't go out like that anymore.
Because we used to go, even though we went to the clubs and stuff, even if we decided not to do that, we would go to the movies. We would go bowling alley. We'll go do something. We don't really do anything anymore.
No,
so
we sit in the house and we chill and
watch our little TV shows.
Right. I watch my Grey's Anatomy.
Right.
I watch Ratchet TV for the most part if I feel like watching Ratchet TV because it starts to get boring.
It's like the same thing happening over and over. Well, to me, I felt that way because she asked me one day if I wanted to come over and watch them. And I just felt like they have this same scheme coming on and it's not changing. So I just felt like Grey's Anatomy though, I will always watch it.
Period.
They've always got this little have you on the edge of your seat like, oh bitch, I can't wait till next week.
What you think gonna happen,
girl?
So
this and that happened in the intro of the no, we can't wait.
Right.
But yeah, so it's just that we felt as if it's time to tell y'all our story and just tell y'all what we've been doing in our life.
Yeah.
But let you know we got our passports, we will be traveling and
Absolutely.
we will be vlogging on those trips.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Y'all, we went to Punta Cana last year.
Yep, that's another story. For another story time. Ooh. And I actually see that I have clips of. She had clips of. We had fun.
So much
we
fun.
had fun.
So
we had a ball.
That's what I wanted to tell y'all. So we're going to insert the picture from when we went to the strip club.
Oh, you got...
I have the picture when we went to the strip club.
So we're going to insert the picture like maybe right here. It's going to be somewhere in here. We're going to insert that picture. But yes, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. And don't judge me because I look a hot mess. Like my glow up is really real.
Exactly.
Seriously.
We were young. And we're getting older, so don't judge us for how we were dressing and how we went out that night. It was just an impulse.
Really? Because I don't think anybody was really prepared to go out.
No.
It was something that Ashley came up with, like, last minute. It was like, do y'all want to go? And we was like, okay.
Like, literally 5 hours before, she's like, oh, they got this thing going on. Let's go.
Yeah, I think she told me earlier that day, too.
And I think the reason why she told us so late is because her boyfriend at the time didn't want her to go.
Right. Which ended up really...
like, nigga did a drive-by.
Which really made us seem like the bad guys. Like, we were bad friends. We were bad influences on her. Because it seemed like we had her out at this strip thing when in all honesty it was she had us at the strip thing. But it is what it is, like whatever. It's water under the bridge now because she ain't even with him.
She on to bigger and better.
Maybe.
No, she is. She dating this I think he's a sheriff now.
Oh yeah. Yep, she is.
He is something fine.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shout out to you, Ashley. You doing your thing, girl. So yeah, you guys, that's the story of how we met. And remember, it's best friend with 3 I's and 3 E's. Don't get it twisted. Period.
Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down, speed it up.